Howdy, folks. It is DIECASTS Buffet here again. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR 06, the greatest playthrough ever. Oh boy, so our phone's ringing. Probably the team owner PO'd Bill Fuller. I didn't think you could pull it off. You failed the team challenge. So our teammates hate us, right? It's the Joey Logano effect. They just hate us. The standings, we got a 13th place run at the Whelen Modified race. And I tell you what, pretty happy about that because we finished like 20th or 21st the first two races. Let's get a quick update. So Kevin Harvick is bushwhacking the Craftsman Truck Series. Tony Stewart bushwhacking. And then Greg the Biffle Biff won the Daytona 500. So naturally he's cooking with peanut oil. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next race, which is going to be Nazareth. This is a high-speed track. We learned a lot of information with shifting at Martinsville. I'm curious to see how that's going to work. And let's go to Nazareth. Oh, wait, I forgot. We got to see the winners. So you got A. Shields, Brandon Witt. Jimmy Johnson gets his second win of the season. Carl Edwards, yes. Greg Biffle gets his second win. Love this game so much, man. But yeah, let's go out to Nazareth, which is a very, very interesting racetrack with a lot of history. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified, well, our traditional spot, which is right back at like 22nd. Let's go ahead and kick off Whelen Modified Racing at Nazareth, which this track, unfortunately, is no longer used. They pretty much let it turn into North Wilkesboro. And, oh yeah, I got a shift, I forgot. Fudge. That's how you start this race. I completely forgot we had the shift. So yeah, we just lost like 10 spots worth of track position in terms of, actual race cars. And the struggles continue. Nazareth is like a mini Pocono. It's kind of like a mini Pocono, a little bit of Trenton, which was a very popular racetrack way back in the early Winston Cup days and even before it. I don't even know if you really should shift at this racetrack, to be honest with you. Probably not. We are just so off on speed. Hopefully they wreck up here and that just gives us some free pole positions because, I mean, this is another crapshoot. And I wouldn't be surprised we get let go from our team before the end of the year. I mean, it's just, we just don't have speed. I mean, like, I'm not even kidding, dude. We just don't have speed. And I don't know what else to do to get that because the car does not want to turn. And it's definitely making things interesting. Like this corner right here, I don't know what it is, bro, but my car will not turn. Like it just plows. Like it'll turn over here pretty well. And this corner is really flat. But that last corner before the stripe, this one we botched as well. I don't know, man. I didn't expect us to run good here. This is a fast racetrack for these modified cars. This is more or less considered like a 1.5 mile style race. I mean, just look at this. It's just every time we get to that corner, we botch it. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm trying. We'll figure it out, though, man. It's going to take time. You know, if you think about it, the NASCAR Thunder 04 career mode, it was a struggle early on. And this is the first car you get in the game. Now, sure, it's a 4-star Whelen Modified team, but it's not the best one out there. Man, this thing it is crap. And I think it's the driver that's at fault. I mean, this is awful. Like, I'm holding the gas pedal down all the way, and it's still not fast enough. And then you get into the corner, and you have to let out because the thing is hitting the wall. And then well, that's all. And then you could say, well, how do you reverse this game? Oh, we got to shift. That's right. It's actually pretty cool. You actually have to shift. Let's get out of the way before we get ran over. But my point is that you could say, well, if the cars are, if it's too loose. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have to shift. I'm an idiot, and I just botched the. How do I botch the corner doing half throttle? That makes absolutely no sense, guys. I'm so ready to get out of Nazareth. Oh my gosh. This is awful. But, if the car is, like, too tight, the natural, you know, move is to simply just loosen it up, right? Well, you've seen how loose it was. We freaking spun out. I'm just going to stay out of these guys' way. In fact, I'm just going to let them go by because I don't want to make any more rivalries. That's going to hurt me later in the whatever the playthrough. We are losing a lot of opportunities, and we're probably going to be in the modified series for a couple of years because this is pathetic. I just don't know what we can do to get better. Because, you know, if I run third gear there long enough, it's going to blow the engine. You can hear it ticking. It's like... So, what do you do, right? What do you do? I don't even know. It's going to be a very uphill battle. Now, I could throw on full assists, right? You know, and just for craps and giggles, I'll show you what that looks like real quick. Which we ran full assists at Richmond, and it still wasn't good enough. Check this out. We're going to go full assists. And actually, I'll turn off I'll go back to automatic, and I'll just show you. And this pretty much is just flat footing around the track. And you'll see how slow we are. Still extremely tight, having to lift manually. So let's just see how this works. We're going to run full assists with a non-automatic transmission, and you can just see, still cannot make that corner. I'm going to push this car as hard as I can and see how it goes. Obviously, you have to lift in this one. This is like a carousel at Road America, but it's just, I don't know. I might run full assists just to see if it works. I mean, I'm willing to give it another shot and maybe removing it later on, but it's just, the problem is this. It's, some of these games are more difficult than they need to be, right? Not that I don't want to challenge, but it's like if the AI naturally has like 5 more miles per hour off the corner and I can't even shift to get up to that, there's nothing I can do. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, definitely this one is just load up the U-Haul and get the heck out of Nazareth, because that was a horrible race. Wow. That was fun. You know, I kind of hope we get a new modified team, because maybe that would change our luck. I mean, if you really think about it, if we make, what is 150,000, you can actually buy your own modified team, and then you can slowly start adding to it. And again, another dominant performance. Not that this is any great racing series or nothing. No, I'm kidding. Modifieds are cool, but usually it's a domination show like Arca. But yeah, let's see what our dude's reaction is. He's probably really disappointed. Oh, his teammates over here is like, come on, man. We out there running for wins and all this stuff, and you're 1 lap down in a 12-lap race. Come on, man. You're going to get your wig split running like that. Teammates not happy, y'all. Well, that was a lot of fun. The next race is going to be at Levi Strauss, which, believe it or not, is actually very similar to Nazareth. It's kind of like a kidney bean random mini Pocono track, so that's probably going to be a demolition derby. But yeah, that's all for this episode. We'll check out everything in the next video. Hope you can tune in for that one. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great one, everybody, guys. And for all your diecast shopping needs, if you want to help support the channel, feel free to check out that promo code down below. Don't have to use it. And that's all for now. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.